8 years ago, I couldn't even leave my house. I couldn't have stood out here and talked on my phone and walked around out in the dark by myself. I am so grateful for all of you. I I don't know how to express that enough. I I survived this because of the groups, because of people who were injured just like me, okay? There's no magic cure for this. My journey has been absolutely no medical help. I've had no help, okay? I'm starting to get a little more now. I'm getting some understanding. People are starting to believe me, but only because I'm getting better. When I was 93 pounds and rocking and rolling and tremors and having seizures and screaming on here that I was scared to death for my life, I couldn't get anybody's attention here. Nobody's. I cannot believe what I've been walking through and what I'm still walking through. This has been a boot camp for me. There's been no baby steps. No baby steps. It's been brutal, but it's also been very kind. What do I mean by that? I was ostracized, yeah. Nobody would help me, yeah. But if I had, if my family had shown up and my husband and they had worked together to help me, I know what would have happened to me. Standard treatment, right? I would have been institutionalized again. And I truly, I don't care what anyone says, I would not have survived that. It would have killed me. These chemicals were killing me. I was already working with the doctors trying to get better. That's how I got worse. Once you're injured, continuing to add the chemicals that cause the problem is just throwing fuel on a fire, and I knew that. So yes, I mean, it's been horrible. It's been heartbreaking. All these awful things supposedly happened, but a lot of them I miss my family. I miss my old friends. I miss my old life. But the truth is, if they were still around, I wouldn't have had a life, because people don't understand. They don't get this injury at all, and they think they're helping us, and they can't grasp that the cure is the cause. They cannot grasp that the medication and the medical treatment is the cause. And when you can't even get a doctor to back you up, oh my God, what I have been through with doctors. So, I've pretty much been on my own. I was blessed to have a roof over my head, truly. To still have a roof over my head. I still don't have disability. I have no income. I have no medical help. Nothing special is going on here to help me get through this, except for my partner's being extremely patient, and he's doing his best to be understanding And he has been supporting me this whole time financially. He wasn't able to support me emotionally before, because he was in that old train of thought, like people were telling him, Speedy Joe, people were telling him to have me locked up, to divorce me, that I was taking advantage of him, that I was making this up, that this wasn't real. The therapist that he and I were seeing together when this first happened told him there was no way, and they came up with some ultimatums for me, right? I had to be able to walk off the property up to the corner and back, and I needed to be able to at least go to a movie or something, start cooking again. And they gave me a month to be able to accomplish that. And it took me almost 4.5 years to be able to walk up to that street corner. And it took me 6 years to be able to go to a movie. But you know what? I did it. I'm still healing. I have all the emotions that everyone else has. Like, why do I have to go through this? I don't want to do this another day. This is exhausting. Yesterday I was just floored. I was so sick. And it's hitting me in waves today. But you know what? I'm outside. I'm under the stars, and I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. I'm not having a heart attack. I don't feel like the boogeyman's coming to get me anymore. I'm sleeping every night. It's weird sleep, but I'm getting sleep, It's time, you guys. That's the secret. Keeping yourself safe, nourished as well as you can, and writing it out, believing you can heal. Believing you can heal. That's it for me. I mean, there's been no magic cures out there, except for friendship, for love, people reaching out to me, believing in me, letting me know I wasn't alone, because my God, I would have been so alone. I would have been so alone. I could have gone missing and no one would have come to look for me here. Swear. So thank you. I love you. Believe in your healing, okay? I'm going to be 64 in September. 64 years old in September. And I've literally had the you-know-what kicked out of me, and I'm still going. So, you can too. And hopefully it won't be all about survival. One day, soon, I'm hoping for me, my God, 8 years, that it won't all be about survival anymore. That, I'll actually wake up and be pain-free one of these days, No more movement, no more vertigo, no more panic attacks. I love you. 8 years. Hang in there, okay?